year, and it's proving to work well as we start the final term at Mill Park Lakes Reserve. Who can get on top? It's the Lions that lead by 15 points, and it's the Lions that get the first clearance of the day. The ball punch away. In fact, it was the Borough that did get that winning clearance, and it still might work out for them here. It was a handball from Brennan to Gedge. Ball up.
And Leonardis has started at half-back, so they're not going to make that change now with Davies back in the middle, which is probably ideal for the Lions. Ball
gets tossed up. Stefan should have coverage. It's going to be a holding free kick, though. It goes to Nathan Stefan, so you can see why he's one of the premier ruckmen in this comp. Handball to Van Zwenen. He's been great again today. Deep inside 50. Running onto that and taking the mark is Kane Hall. Looks to go quickly. Sends it to the top of the goal square. Chance for a couple of players, and of course his brother Ty, but he can't keep that in play. Ball goes out of bounds. We're only a minute into the final term. Are the Lions one goal away?
I'd say two.
Okay.
Two. Because we've seen how quickly St. Mary's can score, and if they're able to string two of those together, the game will be back on.
Boundary throw-in. McGibbon gets the tap into space. Getting there first should be Kane Hall. Coming in the other side was Kassane, but he missed the footy. Potter fumbled. Ball goes out of bounds. Minute and a half in. The last quarter at Mill Park Lakes Reserve. It's 15 points at the moment. Boundary throw-in. Stefan went out the back of him and his ruckman. It'll be cleared again by Van Zween, and high ball will be 15. Zhang under it, takes a good mark. It is 15. So Zhang's got it. Looks to switch it across. Gedge calmly takes the mark. Handballs to a teammate. Down the line. Good one to Dan Browskis. Got a bit of space. Goes inboard. Is that going to be too hot for Lucci? Gets there okay. Gets rid of the ball. Worked out for Kassane. He actually claimed the mark before he took it. Kassane was unable to grab it, and the Lions will clear it away. Constantinou kicks it over the head of Traianu, who should be all right to still grab this footy. He does. He runs out of room, so has to track back, and he's just happy to chip that one back to Muscat.
So Muscat at left half-back for the Lions. He's been great in defence for them today. He goes long down the line. He's got Robinson in a one-on-one, and he takes the mark somehow as it fell out the back to him. His kick wasn't great, though. It'll still find its way to a teammate. Here's Davies, goes inside to Van Zwenen, makes one man miss, now goes inside forward 50, deep to Hall. Couldn't take the mark, keeps his feet, though, and is able to win it. Then gets up off his knees with a left foot snap. That's a ripper! What a goal from the skipper. He had 3 in the first half, none in that third quarter, and he saved his best for the last quarter. A great goal to get the Lions out to 21 points in front.
Does that almost put Tankotter's goal to shame? Because that is a terrific effort there from Ty Hall to not only make a contest, but to keep his feet, and then on the left just put it through somehow, and that is the crucial first goal for South Morang.
Great call, Zach. Pivotal moment of the game, that was.
I'm pretty sure it was a 2-on-1 in the end he beat.
Yeah.
Huge effort there from the captain. There may be more to come because Stefan Oles grabbed it out of the ruck and he will do it himself. Just floats one inside 50. Gedge, he dropped the mark. Hall laid the tackle. And then another tackle laid by DePropotis. They are under all sorts of pressure at the moment, the Borough. Will have a ball up. Inside forward 50 for the Lions. The lead is back to 21. And as Zach Sharp said, it might only be one goal away now. McGibbon's tap goes into space towards the boundary line. The Lions through Brown, keep it in play. Handball went over the head of Kane Hall. McGibbon's going to have to do this at ground level, but he can't pick it up cleanly. Fumbled it. Handball into space. Traianu now can kick it around the corner. Will it work? No, the double-handed punch, almost as good as a kick, but again, lands straight for Stefano, who just bodies through an opponent again. Traianu just cleverly kicks that one across the face. The mark taken now by Van Zwenen. And then they'll just go short to Kalpakis, so they'll slow it down for the time being until they get a good option. Back to Van Zwenen. Spears it inside, looking for Hall. Didn't get to him. Good punch away. McGibbon, he's doing everything at the moment for the Borough. And they've got no clean, direct area to clear it away. They bomb it away. It's about one-on-one. That didn't work for Brennan. Traianu again. Handball just gets to Constantinou. He got it away as well to Van Zwenen. The kicking ball inside. Tough one. Lions are doing everything in their power. McKibben again. doing a power work for the bar at the moment. Went through the hands of Leonardis. Got it to Traianu, who again goes towards the top of the goal square. Off the hands of Robinson. Front and centre is Halewood. He's going to switch it across. Will it work? Dangerous kick, Bianchin. Bianchin takes the mark in the back pocket and will go towards Brennan. Brennan takes the grab. He's centre wing broadcast on.
So Brennan goes up towards Kisan, who couldn't take the mark. Was actually well spoiled in the end by Faela, who then wins his own footy and keeps it in play. His kick smothered, though, brilliantly by Brennan, and is able to make sure we've got a boundary throw in at centre wing. Feels as though Train, who's putting every single football inside forward 50, he's probably had 8 inside 50 entries, I think, for this quarter.
Stats, yeah.
He's been brilliant all day. Stefano in the ruck wins it. Then is able to get the clearing handball out to Van Zwienen, who quickly gives it off to Trainu, but he couldn't collect it. Doing well in that contest there was Daisley to halve it and make sure that St. Mary's have a chance to go forward. Dan Browskis going to get chased down, gets a kick away just in time. Doesn't work, so Leonardis is brought into the contest. He's up against Hanlon. That's a great battle, and that will be a free kick to Leonardis, who's been terrific at halfback all day.
Has been superb. He might have found his new calling. Here's a short kick to Van Zwienen.
I was about to say, he provides a lot of leadership in defence.
To Muscat. He's been on an AFL list before, Leonardis, so he brings that to the table. Muscat takes 2 bounces and goes down the middle of the ground. Constantin, who takes a mark. The Lions are relentless. They want to keep moving. They lead by 21. With the left. Sends it inside 50. Hall was the man in front. Didn't take it. Failer with a Liam variety. Caught in a tackle. So 7 minutes now into this final term. Feel like South Morang are 1 goal away. Time well and truly against the Borough at the moment. Ball ping-ponging around. Daisley under pressure. Got the handball away. The Borough just got to get boots of ball. Will work for Antipas here. Can he get in front of his teammate, of his opponent, rather in Burns? Burns and Antipas fire it out. Burns does well to tap it to Leonardis' direction. Maybe didn't have the footy. The South Morang still relentless. Hanlon doing what he can. Can't get the ball forward. It's going to be a dangerous tackle that works for Hanlon. Right in front of the St. Mary's bench. The Borough need to kick the next goal if they are a chance now. He's got the top of the goal square in Costello. That's the target. Now he moves forward. Costello off hands. Who's front and centre? Chance here for St. Mary's. The ball goes towards the line. It's there. Important goal that was. John Desmond with the major. And they reduce the margin back now. 7-6-48 St. Mary's. South Morang 9-9-63, 8 minutes into the last quarter. It's back to 15, Josh.
I was about to say that next forward 50 entry for St. Mary's, they needed to get a goal, and that's exactly what one of their leaders in John Desmond delivered. That's a crucial goal to get them right back into this contest.
They could have easily got it out of Costello, but it was a great spoil by Kalpakas, which I think is going to be overshadowed by the finish by Desmond. But a crucial moment there for St. Mary's, like you said, Josh. They needed to get one back. And like we said at the start of the quarter, probably 2 goals from South Morang and this was game over, but they've been able to peg their way back, and they're only down by 15 points again, which they've found themselves for a majority of the day have been in this touching distance.
Let's see if they can get this goal from all this centre clearance as well, because they've shown they're capable of getting goals from centre clearances.
It's McGibbon and Stefano in the ruck doing battle. Stefano wins the tap out, but it's going to work in St. Mary's favour. McGibbon couldn't take it cleanly, so he's brought South Morang defenders into the contest. Great handball from Daisley forward. Puts out Kalpakas under enormous pressure. Great composure to get it back to his teammate, and then sell a bit of candy whilst he's at it and get the clearing kick out wide towards Hayes, who couldn't beat his one-on-one, so St. Mary's have another chance to go inside forward 50, but they won't, as a great chase down tackle by Van Zwienen leads the advantage go for the Lions as they move it towards the middle. Robinson now to Brown to Stefano, the big fella. What can he do? His handball's intercepted. So now St. Mary's have another chance to go inside forward 50. This is great ball movement. Dan Browskis sends a high one to Costello. Couldn't take the mark out the back and gives away the free kick to Mitchell Kalpakas.
That was a big chance again. And Kalpakas in the back pocket finds Muscat. And they're a chance here to Lions if they keep moving quick enough. Traianu. Yeah, dangerous one. Worked okay for Leonardis. with the left. Goes towards the wing. Good kick. Chance here now for Failer. Inboard works okay. Robinson, middle of the ground is good. Constantinu, he had Stefano as an option. He can still go to Stefano. He's got all the space in the world. He's making a big man run. He couldn't take the mark. But he's still got plenty of time to dish it off to a teammate. And now the kick towards the top of the goal square. I think I missed that one in the end. And a chance now for Davies, who goes inside. Bouncing ball won't work for the Lions. They've still got the numbers. Davies gets it back. He might have a shot himself. Davies goes towards the line. Still in play. Oh, Peterson off the ground, but it was holding against you, right? Thank you. And the Borough will reset. They've got to kick the next one.
They definitely do, as Gedge goes wide. His kick is almost a bad one in the end for Biancan, but does well to take the mark, and then goes wide to Brennan. And St. Mary's, through 2 kicks, have quickly moved this to centre wing. So they're putting themselves in a good opportunity here. The Borough, although that kick is turned over, and luckily for their sake, trickles its way out of bounds.
It was kicked between 2 Borough players.
Yes, it was. And unfortunately for their sake, it found the one South Morang player near that contest. So we'll get a boundary throw in. Good tunes going on here at South Morang. Stefano in the ruck, does well to get that to Trainu, who's taken immediately in the tackle, but now finds its way to Davies, whose kick wide for Peterson won't reach him, yet he will get to the footy first. Couldn't take it cleanly, then trips his opponent, and St. Mary's will just take a big deep breath here, and will look to go forward again.
They need some big transitional plays in the Borough now. Gedge, he's going to look for anti-pass. He's going to go for a climb. He got a hand onto it. Stefano was front and centre though. Look for Trowner, who was sandwiched between 2 Borough. Now Ty Hall getting into the thick of it, and he was caught high. And you feel like they've just given away one too many free kicks at the moment, the Borough. It's allowed South Morang to remain composed with the footy in hand. The 4-goal star for the Lions, their captain, Ty Hall. High ball to the pocket, 2-on-1 in favour of the Borough. And they're going to win out anyway with a free kick. So Dambrauskas has got the footy. Again, deep in defensive 50. They've got to get something going. They're going to try and switch this. So far, so good. Maggio with the left. Kneels in a heap of space. Can he get to the ball, though? It's going to bounce in his favour. Keeps it in play. Then he goes towards half forward. Kassane up against Constantinu. Kassane kept it going, but the handball wasn't a great one. Constantinu, what a great one-handed pickup that was. Kept it moving forward to Robinson, who overran the footy. Maggio now with a chance, but has no support at all. And we'll have a stoppage, centre wing out of side.
And he got the wind knocked out of him as well after it.
That's what they've got to do, though. St. Mary's, they've got to take the game on. They've got to take risk. It almost paid off there, but we'll see if they take risk here.
So back in the ruck contest, Maggio there with a high clearing kick. It actually might find a teammate in the end, and it does well as Daisley now wheels around on his right. Wants to get that inside forward 50 quickly. Kalpakis reads it the best and takes the intercept mark and gets the switch going straight away. Faila, he's got a number out wide here in Trainer, who's been fantastic all day and has got wheels to use now on Brennan as he goes back inside the middle, finds Brown, takes his time, goes long inside forward 50. Peterson wasn't ready for it, and taking the mark is Gedge. The intercept mark, that is, for St. Mary's as they find themselves in their defensive 50 and will look to go wide and clear it. It's a good one as well, as he finds a teammate out wide, and St. Mary's or Dambrauskas, can he take it cleanly? He does in the end, and his hat kick forward will work. It finds its way to Desmond, who now looks for the handball receive. He's got no options, so he decides to go inside forward 50 himself. McGibbon's out the back, takes it beautifully, now rolls around on his right. The check side is a goal! Much needed for the Borough, and they get themselves within 10 points. 9-9-63, plays 8-6-54. We're 14 minutes into this last quarter. St. Mary's have life in them.
I'll tell you what, he might not have been winning as many tap-outs, but what Woon McGibbon has been able to do at both ends of the ground today has been almost match-winning. If the Borough get up from here, you've got to give 100%, well, not 100%, but most of the credit to what he's been able to do. He's done an enormous amount of work, and Costello, doing the job in the ruck. Why not? Because at least it's giving McGibbon a chance. He's sitting in the forward line at the moment, and I reckon Antipas might be coming in here to provide a bit of ruck work.
Yeah.
So Costello and McGibbon, the deep forwards, it's going to be Antipas in the ruck against Stefano. He pretty much let Stefano have it. Cotter with the handball away, and now to Burrow going to win another clearance. They go deep inside 50. Costello's a target at 3 in the air. Out the back, Kassane, can he read it best? Keeps it moving forward. Still a chance for the Burrow, and they got another one. St. Mary's hits the post. Bianchin hits the post, and it's an 8-point ball game. 15 minutes in. 9-9 plays 8-7.
So that blood rule for Cotter earlier in the game has seen him change jumpers. And he still looks almightily good in the number 2. As Leonardis takes his time to get that kick wide to Muscat. And then that's a chipping ball over the top's going to work for Renahan, who saw a lot of it in the first half and nearly kicked a wonderful goal. Wasn't able to. As his kick long down the line to a contest will work in favour of Costello. He couldn't take the mark, but Hanlon gets in there to help out. And now St. Mary's, they get it inside forward 50, just barely as well. Keeping it in play really well, nicely done from St. Mary's. That kick was smothered, so it will fall its way out to, I think this is Drambauskas on his right foot, wheels around towards McGibbon. Couldn't take the mark. Great spoil in the end by Burns, and keeping it in play barely, but it's going to be pinned holding the ball. Great chase down tackle from Renahan.
He cleared away. Now Muscat goes short to Van Zween and still deep in defensive 50. Now the Lions are ones that are under pressure here. And St. Mary's have taken the game on, and it's worked so far. The Lions still in control. They've got the ball in Potter's hands. Over to Davies. Davies can go down the line. He's got a couple of good options here. Gedge has to get back. Gedge did well to intercept the Properdus. No, umpire said play it on. It did touch a few hands, but the Lions are out in the middle here if they make it work. Van Zwenen shrugged the tackle, sidestep, handball inboard. Might work out here for Potter, who has to absorb the tackle. We are in for a great last few minutes. 17 minutes into the final term. The Bar have kicked the last 2. They trail by just 8 points. Stefano, Van Zwenen too hot for him. It's going to be Brennan, clears it away towards half forward. Now it's a foot race. Will it bounce for Desmond? It's going to bounce inside 50. Still hasn't bounced for Desmond. He did really well to keep that in front, Desmond. It's a vacant goal square for Desmond! 2-point ball game. What a remarkable comeback this has been for the Borough. They are fighting hard to keep this one in the balance. And it's 9-7-61 to St. Mary's. South Morang 9-9-63, 17.5 final term.
Well, this is a remarkable turnaround. South Morang did really well in the first 10 or 12 minutes to lock it in their attacking half and kick a crucial goal. But St. Mary's have, well, almost like South Morang in that second quarter, turned this game on its head. They've done remarkably well. And John Desmond as well has been key with the 2 goals in this final quarter. But well, it's one of my favourite sayings. We're in for a grandstand finish out here at Mill Park.
We sure are. Brilliant stuff by St. Mary's, who was down by as much as 21 points in this last quarter early. They've pegged it back to 2. Back in the middle, Costello and Stefano. Stefano looks like a man on a mission as he slings Tane Cotter around for a 360 tour of Mill Park. Cotter gets the free kick and goes quickly wide as he's got the outnumber out to the far side. Brennan with the chip kick into Neal, works and now goes shorter to Antipas. And for any player in that forward line of St. Mary's to step up now, this is the guy that the Borough would want. Jeremiah Antipas. He's just got the 1 goal to his name today. And as you said, Nick, he has not played a game this year where he's kicked less than 2 goals.
No, that was Wheatley.
That was Wheatley.
Call.
But Jeremiah Antipas, he is top 3 in their goal kicking this year. This would be a brilliant time to stand up and kick a massive major. Umpire was quick to say that was touched.
Confident at least, that's for sure. 1 point the difference.
So Leonardis will quickly take it out for the Lions. He goes wide to Wheatley. Great to see him back out there. And he keeps it in play. No, he doesn't. It'll be a boundary throw in. Great pressure as well from Liam Neal to push Wheatley out. And boundary throw in just outside the Borough's forward 50.
Pressure's on. Borough have kicked the last 3 and have made it a 1 point ball game. They tried by as much as 21 points. Stefano will push Costello out of the ruck. Wheatley in the middle to try offer some support. Here comes Cotter, caught high. Yes. Tane Cotter. Man on the mark, he's 55 out from goal. Slow to his feet.
He looks better in the number 2 than he does in the number 10, I reckon, Tane Cotter. I know that's a big call, but he's had a brilliant couple of minutes.
I don't know if he fancies himself. He does have a bit of a boot on him. Don't know if the wind's going to favour him here. Being told to move it along. Cotter. He's going to spear it inside. He's got Zhang. Will it get to Zhang? It won't. Robinson did really well in defence. Ball now away from the space and still a chance here. They'll move it again through Cotter. Kassane inside 50. Punched away his Davies towards the goal front. Still a chance for Brennan. Cheetah couldn't get boot to ball. And Davies will concede and scores a level. Meanwhile, Robinson is still down for the Lions.
I think in that contest with Zhang, Zhang's left knee just caught him in the around that liver area, which would have really, really hurt. But the big fella's up. That's good.
Okay. Scores a level, 9-9 apiece.
That was crucial play there, though, from Robinson, because Zhang had all the time in the world to just go back and get the set shot on goal and either level things up or take the lead for the Borough.
So Leonardis will take the kick out again for the Lions. He's been ever reliable down back with his kicking. He goes with the left foot long down the line. Robinson will get to that contest and take the mark. Doesn't look hurt at all. He goes short inside 45 to Brown, who has it a really good position for South Morang now if they want to launch a score. Still way too far out to get it inside forward 50, so he goes up towards a teammate in Hall who couldn't take the mark, so St. Mary's will bounce back off half back nicely. Zhang's handball inside was dangerous and it's turnover. Trainu gives it back out to Potter, who goes wide. That kicks a scrubber and it brings St. Mary's back into the contest. Brilliantly done. Costello with the handball gets it out to Lucci, whose left foot kick is just too far for McGibbon. Getting there first was Kalpakas. He gets bowled over and then tackled out of bounds brilliantly by Muscat and will be rewarded with a hole in the ball free kick.
What a final few minutes we have in store. We are almost 22 minutes into the last term. Muscat a crucial tackle, but now they've got to move. Scores a level. Muscat, down the line he goes. Stefano's got to be at a couple in the air. Will fall for him, but out the back it's a good mark. Costello. It's all St. Mary's at the moment. Any score puts them in front towards the anti-pass direction. Doesn't get there. Lines at ground level. Not clean enough, however. Still a chance here for St. Mary's. Will it work for McGibbon? He was waiting for it. Muscat at the bottom of the pack. Ball up. Ball up.
I reckon the most likely side to score here is St. Mary's. They're just looking the most threatening. They have all the momentum.
There's a free kick here.
It's been given to the line, so Kalpakas has it.
And as I say that, South Morang get the ball.
22 and a half minutes last term. There's only been 3 majors kicked in this quarter, so we might not be in for a long one. Kalpakas, high ball towards the St. Mary's bench. Great punch from Zhang, and then Traianu sees it over the line. It is a thrilling finish.
They don't even look like they can get it inside their own forward 50, the Lions. And for majority of today, every time they've got it in there, they've looked like they will score. So they just need to get it in there first, the Lions, if they're any chance of winning.
Boundary throwing, Stefano went straight out the back. Desmond now with a ball inside. That doesn't bounce well for Kassane. The Lions have the numbers in defence. You feel like they're the ones still in front. Cotter, sidestep, 50 metres out. This would be a fitting finish. Misses. It's an important behind, though. They lead by that single point. 9-10-64, St. Mary's. South Morang 9-9-63. 23 and a half gone last quarter.
Muscat will take the kick out this time as he goes short towards Davies, who takes the mark and taken high. That could be 50. It is.
Sloppy.
It's a brain fade of all brain fades in this last quarter.
He wouldn't want to give another one away here.
Yeah, but same for Davies. Just move on with it, you think, because you might not want to turn it over.
And that's what the trainer's telling him to do. So Davies takes the 50, goes quickly to Van Sweden. Umpire says, no, you're going to wait. Then it does it again. And the umpire says, no, you must wait. As Davies now goes short and wide left to Wheatley, who could be a match winner for the Lions. He sends a high ball towards the pocket. Can anyone take a mark? No one can. Ball falls to the back of the stoppage. Crashing in are plenty of St. Mary's players, but no one can pick it up. Stefano's in there, and he's wrapped up immediately. We'll get a ball up deep inside the Lions forward 50 now.
24 and a quarter minutes gone. St. Mary's lead by a point. Stefano taps it towards the boundary. Burrow would just clear it away. They get boot to ball towards centre wing. It's going to be Kalpakas that grabs it. He's got to go. Has he got an option for him, or does he just bomb it down the line? He's got a directed kick inside to Stefano. Great job by Costello. Cotter, was he held without it? Ball still in contention. Is that kicked on the full? No, it was touched out of bounds. 25 gone, final term. St. Mary's by 1 point after trailing by as much as 21 in this final term. Is there something left in this game? It's pretty quiet out here at Mill Park Lakes Reserve. There's a lot of tension, a lot of drama. Cotter again in the middle. He's been superb. The Borough going to win the clearance here. They're going to run it out. Down the line they go. McGibbon's out the back. Doesn't take the mark though. Kalpakis has been sensational. Get the handball away to Failer. Failer now towards the 50 area off hands. Who's at ground level? The Lions. They do have numbers. They can't get it cleanly. High ball towards the middle of the ground. Tough one to mark. Muscat does. Muscat's got it. What does he do? He's not confident with the shot. He's going to chip it inside 50. Chance here. Off hands. Cleared away by the Borough. Bouncing ball. Who gets the bounce? Who gets the clean look? Still in contention. Nobody knows what to do. It goes all the way back to Wheatley. Wheatley got the handball away. Still a chance for Van Zwenen. Bouncing ball. No one wants the footy at the moment. Hanlon lays the tackle. Kalpakis laid it a tackle. Hanlon wins it out. Got the handball away to a teammate. And the Borough might be out here through McGibbon. McGibbon bouncing ball. Lost his feet. Got numbers to apply. Triadu. Big tackle. What a passage of play. We are 26 minutes into the last quarter. The Borough lead by a point. It's on the right side of the ground for him, between wing and half forward for the visitors. Ball gets tossed up. Stefano in the middle. McGibbon there as well. Is there a hold? There is. Lions have a chance now. They'll go to the middle of the ground. They're out. Kick wasn't a great one. Bouncing ball. Borough with it back. They just send it long and deep inside 50. Desmond's got to be in a couple. Kalpakis has to go. Has to go now. Got the kick away. They're still in defensive 50 to the Lions. The Lions go down the line through Wheatley. Potter, he's given everything today. He's got to give one more effort. Can turn around, and he does. Potter now just going to send it long and deep inside 50. Here's the mark. Hall's there of the Thai variety. Kane's there as well. Stoppage. Oh! Siren sounds! St. Mary's have come back and produced an absolute thriller. And they have ended South Morang's unbeaten start to season 2024. What a final term from the St. Mary's Football Netball Club. 21 points down in the last quarter. They kicked 3 of the last 4 goals in that last term. And they prevail by the barest of margins at Mill Park Lakes Reserve. Full time, St. Mary's 9-10-64. South Morang 9-9-63. In the meantime, what we're going to do is speak to our Edwards Lake Best on Ground recipient for this afternoon, and it is the man that has won the last League Best and Fairest. It's Tane Cotter. Tane, have you caught your breath yet? Because we're certainly still struggling to. What a frenetic final quarter that was.
Oh, that was hectic. That was true credit to the whole boys. We're 2 down. Probably after half time, lost Dino in the pre-game, our skipper. So it's probably one of the best wins I've ever been a part of this club. So don't know what to say. Just hectic.
I've got to ask because we know how amazing you are. But did you lift another level when you changed to the number 2 jersey, mate? Because it seems like you just had the ball on a string after that.
It was a bit of like a substitute type thing, wasn't it? Just new jersey, everything. So but no, I don't know. I just got a bit lucky at the end there. So. But all the boys in the last quarter, the effort was just extraordinary.
So what was it? Was it just purely changing the amounts of effort you were giving? Because you can see the first goal of the last quarter was 21 points of difference, and you probably felt with just how the way the game had been going so far that they may have done enough to get over the line. But it just seemed like you had another 10, 15 steps to go, each and every one of you out there. Was it just knowing that the pressure was on? Was it risk-taking? How did you find those extra efforts in the last quarter?
Yeah, I think it was just a bit of risk-taking, just for the magnets a bit, and then just backed ourselves. I mean, Desi kicked 2 super goals. They miss, and we probably don't. Well, we don't win, but he kicks those half chances, and that goes. Then we're up and about, and then just that last 5 minutes was hectic. Just the effort all the boys put in was out of this world. So
knowing that you've got a result like this, I mean, I'm sure there was a bit of talk coming into this game. It was a little bit of a disappointing performance against Diamond Creek the week before. You had your chances against Whittlesea and you couldn't convert. You had another unbeaten team coming up. What was the message and the mentality coming into a game like this, knowing that the pressure may have been a bit on to ensure that you keep up with those top sides in the comp?
Yeah, 100%. Look, credit to South Morang that they're going to be a really good side. So, but we knew last week it was just our second half. We thought we were in the game half time against Dymo, and then our second half wasn't all good. We sort of fell away, and against good teams they put you away. So we sort of had the confidence going in. We beat them the last 2 times, Southie last year, so we had confidence going in there. And it was just, everyone doing their role. And then just, as I said, we finished with, I think, 20 for the last half. And to, as you said, we're 21 points down in that last quarter, and to come back, it was just a huge effort by the boys. So.
And yourself, you've come back okay. I know that you suffered that injury in the semi last year, or maybe the prelim final, and then missed the first game of this year, but it seems like you haven't missed a beat out there. How are you feeling personally?
I'm getting better each week. So I'm just, the first few weeks was a bit tough and just getting a bit of contact and stuff like that. But each week I feel I'm getting better with my body, a bit stronger, and then hopefully I just keep on going. So it's good. We're feeling good. All the sides going well. So yeah.
Now, can I just ask quickly before we do let you go, Tane? We know that this has been a pretty competitive competition for a couple of years now. We know last year how close it was near the top. After a performance like that, I know it's a bit raw, but how do you see yourself compared to the likes of your Whittleseas and Diamond Creeks? Now that you've played the best of the best in this competition, are you confident to say that the Borough are going to be one of those sides we can expect to contend right through?
Yeah, I think we are. I think we kicked 6 goals, 25 or something against Whittlesea, so, if that's the other way, then we win by a fair bit. But so we felt we were really in that game against Whittlesea, just didn't hit the scoreboard. And then Dymo, when we verse them again, we've got to put some new things in place, because they are the top team, so everyone's trying to chase them. And obviously beating Southie on their home deck is just a huge effort. They had a big day here today, so hostile crowd. I think we're going to be up there. I mean, we finished 3rd last year, so I think some people forget about us a bit, so if we don't mind. So I think today we sort of reminded a few. Yeah,
we're certainly not forgetting your side after today and your performance in particular. Tane, thank you so much for joining us. You're at Edwards Lake Hotel, Best on Ground recipient, $100 voucher thanks to the Edwards Lake Hotel. Thanks so much for joining us, and all the best for the rest of the year.
Nice, thanks guys, thanks very much.
That's Tane Cotter joining us as part of our NFL Match of the Day coverage. Fantastic to have him as part of the broadcast, particularly after what was a terrific last quarter in terms of what he was able to do as well. So excellent stuff there, and we're really pleased to see him get a thoroughly deserving award for what he was able to do.
Yeah, definitely. And when the game needed to turn in the middle, it was players like Tane Cotter who really stood up for the Borough. He was able to get on the scoreboard as well, kicking a really nice goal and ensuring that St Mary's could just stay in touching distance with South Morang as long as possible, so that when it got to that stage of that last quarter where they needed to lift and start to get on top, they were able to do so.